Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Luke and today I decided to vlog. I'll take you with me. I'm visiting my grandparents today. I'm also awaiting a package with 2 new fragrances, so we'll unbox those together. It's going to be a pretty uneventful day. So first things first, I'm going to take a shower and get dressed. In the morning I drink water, tea and coffee. I only drink decaffeinated coffee. But today I decided to make myself a cup of Earl Grey. I heat up the water on the hob. I usually use a kettle, but today I'm only making 1 cup of tea, so I'll just use the hob. And this is the tea I'm using. It's just a regular cheap brand of Earl Grey. I also like English breakfast tea. Actually, I like all green teas and black teas, but this is the one I have at the moment. Before I start drinking my tea, I'll take some vitamin C. I have this one in powder form and I just dissolve it in a glass of water, drink it, and then I'm ready for my tea. And I do add just a splash of milk in my tea and no sugar. I like my tea and coffee with a splash of milk, no sugar. So now it's time to get ready. I'll do my skincare. I'll show you what I use. The first thing I used is this cream from Mixer. It's very nice. I just use a very small amount. And at night I use a bit more. I only use 1 cream. Sometimes I have a night cream and a day cream, but today I'm only using this one. Then I'm going to do a very simple makeup routine. I'm only going to use 1 pump of foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 32 Hours. This one is great. The shade is my perfect match. It's 110 Rose Vanilla, I think. And then I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. One of the best powders. It keeps you mattified all day long. And then I just add a little bit of blush on my cheeks, so nothing too dramatic, very natural looking. So I arrived at my grandparents' house and I'm making a cup of coffee for myself and my grandpa. My grandma doesn't want one. And I'm using decaf coffee for me and regular for him. And here we are drinking our coffee and chatting in the living room. My grandpa is actually in his 80s and I'm the only grandchild who visits regularly. So while my grandma is making lunch, I decided to drive to the petrol station and fill up my car because it's almost completely out of petrol. So I filled up my car and I drove back, and on the way back I stopped at the milk vending machine and I got 4 litres of milk, 2 for myself and 2 for my grandma. We really like milk from this milk vending machine because it's raw, it's natural, it's from a local farm, and we just prefer this to store-bought. So I'm back at my grandma's and here I'm showing you her garden. She's got beautiful flowers this year. Those are 2 hibiscus trees, I think. And I really love spending time here, as long as it's not too hot outside. But I have to go upstairs because it's almost time for lunch and my grandma cooked something absolutely delicious. I can smell it from here. So for lunch we're having a veal schnitzel steak stuffed with ham and cheese. So I guess you could call it veal cordon bleu. It's coated in breadcrumbs and fried. And today, in fact, is my cheat day, which means that I can eat carbs finally. I'm still doing intermittent fasting, so this was my first meal of the day. I don't normally eat things like this, but you can't say no to grandma, can you? She's an excellent cook. Oh, and the potatoes are cooked and then sautéed in lard with onions added as well. This is a very common traditional Central European dish. I don't know what the name of it is in English, but in German people call it Bratkartoffeln. And we also had a side of tomato salad. So I'm on my way home and I decided to stop at Jysk, which is a home furnishing retailer. You know, they have all kinds of furniture, household goods, mattresses, furniture, and I just need some placemats for my table, and these are the ones I picked. I think they look great. I bought 8 of them. I'll put 6 on the table and 2 are backups. So hi again, it's 2 p.m. and I finally received my package. I'm ready to unbox it, so bear with me as I unbox the package. I'll speed up the video and play some music. So the first fragrance that I got is the original Opium from the 70s. This is the current version, released in 2009. This is not a vintage bottle, but I really wanted this one. I used to have a vintage bottle, I used it up and I missed it, so I really wanted to buy it again. And I just got a 30ml because honestly, this is such a strong fragrance. You know, I've tried it several times in store. I also have a little sample and I really don't need more than a 30ml bottle, so I just went for this one, and this is a classic spicy oriental, but on my skin this is very much a myrrh fragrance, and I really love that strong sweet myrrh note in the base. I'll wear this a ton this autumn and winter, and you'll definitely see it in more than one video in the future, because this is to me just one of the best cold weather fragrances. And even though it's vintage smelling, it's sweet and balsamic, warm, spicy, comforting, resinous. And even though this newer version is not as good as the original, it's still a phenomenal fragrance in my opinion. The next fragrance that I got is from Estee Lauder and it's called Sensuous, and I used to have this in my collection. I actually gave my bottle to a friend who came over to my house. She was testing my perfumes. She really loved this one, so I gave it to her. You know, if you love something, it's yours. I've got too many fragrances anyway, and this is so affordable online if you know where to look. I got this for like 30 euros, I think, so I just picked up another one. And this one is a floral woody fragrance. It's sweet, comforting, but still very classic smelling, I would say. I have a full review on my channel. I'll link it on the screen and down below, so check it out if you wish to. So that's not Spellbound, that's Sensuous by Estee Lauder. I mentioned Spellbound because it does also remind me of Spellbound just a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a dupe or anything, they just have a similar vibe. Both are ambery, woody, floral scents, but Spellbound is definitely more 90s style, spicier, more opulent. But this one is just a very nice, comforting scent, and I'm wearing it today. I only did one spray of Opium and I sprayed Sensuous all over myself. So these are the fragrances that I received today. Currently it's 6 p.m. I don't think I'll vlog anymore today, but if I do, you'll see some more footage after this. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Let me know if you like this type of content. You know, I'm trying something new. I've never vlogged before. If people like it, I'll continue doing content like this. If not, we'll go back to my regular videos. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice rest of the week. Bye.